Good day and welcome back to another DBZ Dokkan video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at, well, basically what you should be doing during the course of part 2 of the anniversary. Starting off with the Porunga Dragon Balls, you can get up to 5-star Dragon Ball, so make sure that you have done those missions. I'll leave a link to it in the top right hand corner. Next, we're going to take a look at the other big temporary missions, which is for the Tons of Thanks tickets. These tickets are finally usable during the celebration with the Part 2 banners, so you want to make sure that you get them as quickly as possible. These will correlate to 2 specific story events, being the Super Warriors Memorial Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball editions. So you'll see the Dragon Ball edition stage 10 drops Demon King Piccolo, and the Dragon Ball Z edition stage 10 drops Trunks. In terms of what to do with the tickets, well, you can use them on the ticket banner. Next we have the Ultimate Clash. Unfortunately for those who missed part 1, you only have part 2, which is quite challenging but also only presents tickets for you to summon on the anniversary banner, not on the Tons of Thanks banners. So although cool, they're not necessarily as cool as Tons of Thanks tickets. On top of that as well, we do have some other limited time content that will probably go away. We have the Training in the Clouds event, where players will want to farm Proof of Masteries, as well as exchange them at the Bubba Shop, not only for Dragon Stones, but a bunch of really great skill orbs that will help players out. On top of that as well, in terms of just general, the other limited content's likely to be the thrilling battles. I know right now it says it's not limited, but this event gets revamped quite often, and so very likely that players will eventually have this taken away. So try to have it done while you can. Other than that, there is a whole bunch of other content. Dokkan Chronicles drops event tickets, which can be exchanged at the Bubba Shop. This event isn't likely to continue as it will be revamped at the next anniversary and won't be back for a while, so make sure you farm those tickets, the wallpapers especially, because you can get very cool wallpapers and catch up if you are a new player. So make sure that you do this. I find it to be a high priority because I love the wallpaper system, so that's just me. Obviously, aside from that, we have to now discuss, of course, the other content that players can complete. So of course you have the other story missions. Highly suggest that you do these for stones. You have the growth events for link leveling and skill orbs, and I highly suggest players partake in. Realistically, you also have the Dokkan events, because you'll want to awaken the new units as well. If you are someone who has managed to get them, it's obviously important that you awaken them. But not only that, you should also be awakening all your other units, as a lot of Dokkan events are currently up. In terms of challenge content, there's a lot, so we'll leave that for last, but you should also be prioritizing the Extreme Z battles. Not only do we get 2 new ones for Goku and Frieza, but we have a ton of super easy A's, which players should be trying their best to complete, if possible, as it's huge power spikes for a lot of teams. I think we've received 5 in total, and yeah, it's a lot, basically. Next, we can talk about the challenge stage. We have the hardened battle stage, and we have in general quite a few of these stages here. So anniversary battle, also very likely to pass away, also very likely to be put away after the anniversary. And we have more permanent events like Red Zone and Supreme Magnificent Battle. Of course, players should be attempting all challenge events, which means fighting Legend Goku, fighting Legend Vegeta, Dokkan Boss Rush, everything you should be trying. Even though it is permanent, it's a great way to spend your time. If you're a new player, Quest Mode, DB Story, those will be big focuses for you. And you can even link level in Quest Mode, although I wouldn't really suggest it. I'll talk about that now. But yeah, DB Story, Quest Mode, those are great ways to catch up. If you're a new player, get stones. But other than that, generally, that's pretty much what you can do. If you've finished everything, then what I would say is I'd say consider farming some materials. So consider farming the Team Bardock, the Team Ginyu Force if you're a new player. That's always going to be something that's helpful. Consider farming the Super Strike events. That's going to be helpful to you because it's going to help you to expand your roster, help you to expand your selection of units. Make sure you go to the Bubba Shop. Make sure you exchange all that you can at the Bubba Shop. Dokkan coins, Dokkan warm-up coins, your events tickets, anything that you can exchange. Make sure you're exchanging them, your redstones, etc. Don't want to have the campaign expire. You can no longer use some of these currencies and you miss out on the rewards that they bring. You don't want to be like that. You don't want to end up in that situation. So trying to avoid that as much as possible. But yeah, obviously where you can, it's most beneficial to use everything now. But if you want to be patient, remember there is still part 3 with more information. So like for redstones, maybe you just want to wait there. Obviously use your tickets, summon, all of that really good stuff right now while the discounts are up, while ticket banners are up, while there's a lot of value for you as a player. You should definitely look into it. And then of course the final is to just check all your missions, double check them and make sure that you're getting all of them done. The last thing I'll mention, the Proof of Masteries event. If you're looking for something to do, so if you have done everything, you're like me, you've done everything, the Proof of Masteries event is going to be the best way to expand your stamina. Not only does it have an incredibly high link rate, but it gives you the Proof of Masteries, which you can exchange for a ton of great resources and prizes. So I would definitely do the Proof of Masteries event to extend my stamina. If you've done absolutely everything else, then maybe look at doing the Dokkan All-Stars Extreme Z Battle event, as it has a lot of flaws, and this is a great time to get those stones. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Clean up a lot of the missions for extra awakening medals, any, pretty much whatever you can. And yeah, try to come out the anniversary as best. Bye.